Hello, friends. Namaskar. Subhagato here. And today's talk is all about how to plan for daily intake of medicines. Hi. So, I'm getting a lot of calls from my friends, my patients, my relatives regarding consumptions of medicine, which is little different compared to the earlier days. Why it is different? Because it's not that people are at home and consuming medicine more. It is because most of the time they are forgetting to take medicine because of working from home, because of managing kids, and especially for the elderly people, elderly parents, uh, who mostly engage in watching television and watching all sort of news channels. So they are forgetting medicines very frequently. Number two is that suddenly they see that there is no medicine or there is a dearth of medicine, a shortage of medicine. So these are the two issues that they are coming across very frequently. So the solutions that I am bringing now for this is number one, to set a medicine planner. What do I mean by a planner? A planner means that you have days in a week, and in a particular day at certain time you have to take certain medicines. I give an example for simple understanding. Vitamins are usually consumed in the morning, early morning after breakfast. Diabetic medicines are consumed early morning before breakfast, and sometimes after dinner or before dinner, based on the compound that the medicine consists of. uh, Antihypertensives are usually consumed before or after breakfast, or before or after dinner or supper. Now the problem is, if you have multiple medicines to take, you get confused because you're working from home as well. So there is a lot of work pressure that give this, give that, make this presentation, webinar, this, that. So lot of engagements at that professional side, and then lot of engagement in cooking food, feeding kids, serving food to the parents, serving food to yourselves. uh, so these are another engagement. So between these two engagements, the most important engagement that you should have, taking proper medications at appropriate time, is almost lost. Now, that's why I told that medicine planner that probably can solve your problem. How do you plan it? As I told, that few medicines are consumed in the morning time, so you can make paper sheet, a sheet of paper, and then you can mention the time, like your day starts from, say, for example, 6 a.m. and your day stops at 10 p.m. So 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., every 2 hourly gap you can make some small boxes, and then the time of the medicine you can color code. For example, when you take vitamins, you can code it in yellow color, and at 7 o'clock, so it will come between 6 and 8. When you take anti-diabetic before breakfast, say around 8 o'clock, you can code it as green, and at 8 o'clock, that particular box, you can put it green color. Similarly, the same medicine you are continuing, say, for example, after dinner, or some other medicine for after dinner, um, that you can also color code as green. Now, antihypertensives are usually taken following breakfast. So, like 9 o'clock, you can color code as red. Antihypertensive is like blood pressure, so blood, so red. And then the sleeping pills. A lot of people, they are suffering from anxieties and sleeplessness, panic attacks, those kind of stuff as well. So you can keep that particular box, for example, at 10 o'clock at night, as a blue color code, and then you take the medicine. Now, this has to be pasted at the foot end of your bed. So when you go to bed, please see whether you have taken all the medicines prescribed by your doctor. Make sense? Okay, I show you a sample. See, I don't have sketch pens and all, so I've just jotted with my pen. I'm just showing that to you. Uh, uh, so this looks like this, something like this, and you can see that it's being scored. Uh, these are the days, and these are the timings, and these are some of the medicines. So D for diabetes, BP is antihypertensive, V for vitamin. Here, corner SP is a sleeping pill or something like that, and these are the color codes. It can be easily prepared, and it's very convenient, and paste it at the foot end. I feel that the med planner makes sense to your daily life, so that you don't forget to take medicine. And why pasting at the foot end of the bed is that when you get up in the morning, you can see that what are your, that task regarding your health, because you have to keep yourself fit and cannot afford to fall sick now. Also, when you go to bed at night, you can just reconcile that these are the medicines, whether I've taken all medicines or not. For example, you have to take your medicine for hypothyroidism. Usually the thyroxine is given in various forms, starting from 12.5 microgram to 100 and more than 100 microgram. What you have to take early morning, empty stomach. Suppose you forgot that, and then 6 o'clock in the evening, you are finding that you have not taken it. So what you should do? The suggestion or the advice is that whenever you remember that, you have to take it. So don't skip your thyroid medications. Similarly, you should not skip your antihypertensive medications. Regarding diabetic medications, you should follow the timeline. You cannot take diabetic medicines, antidiabetics, at your convenience or at your whims. So, not only dosing, but also scoring and intake of the regular medications that can keep you fit. And the second thing is that you should always look at the stock of the medicine. At this stage, when there is lockdown is has been extended, though it is called regulatory lockdown, but I'm very sure that asymptomatic COVID people are there around you, and you're not supposed to go out frequently, even to buy medicines. And you cannot accept online medicines also, because you don't know who is serving and whether that person is COVID positive or not, and it is being supplied by a packet, and then the packet also you don't know, even the films of the medicines, the strips of the medicines, you have no idea whether those are already infected or not. So better to go to a pharmacy and buy medicines in a stock, like at least for 3 to 4 months. And even if you take medicine from the pharmacy, please remember that you have to disinfect or sterilize the medicine strips, or keep the strips, as I told in my earlier videos, outside your house or outside your frequently used rooms, like veranda, for example. You can keep it there for at least 7 days, to allow that the virus count to go down. Now, for the aged parents, um, many of them, they forget to take medicines, especially for those who are suffering from dementia. Now, usually those people are being accompanied by, a caretaker. A caretaker can be the children, caretaker can be grandchildren, or anybody on a partnership basis. Uh, it is our job, it is your job, it is everybody's job to call your parents, because you know that what medicine he or she has to take at what time. So at that particular time, make a call and ask, how are you, and whether you have taken this medicine or not. If that fellow is suffering from mental illness or frequent forgetfulness, ask that caretaker or caregiver that, have you given this medicine to my dad or my mom? That is the most important responsibility that we all have now at this time. uh, Number three is, after they said that yes, I have taken the medicine or I have given the medicine, said by the caretaker, ask them to show you the strip, and you please keep count on the strips. Number of medicines were there, -1. So what should be the number, and whether that is matching or not, keep a notebook. Why I am saying all this, and it's possible, very very possible, very much possible, because you are not spending time in traffic while going from your home to the office. So this is just a 1 minute, 2 minutes job. We all can do that. The only thing is that it's a sense of responsibility, that how much we inculcate within ourselves. That is important here. It's not the time. My suggestions to the families where there are kids, there are working couple, there are parents, and let us consider that they have forgetfulness, and the kids are living, not living with them, they are living away. So this is the way you should talk to the caregiver who is there associated with them, whether your mom, your dad, uh, they have consumed medicines or not. Because if they are sick, there is no bed in the hospital. So, and also if there is a bed, there is a risk as well. So this is a nutshell, my message in nutshell, that consumption of medicine in a planned way, procuring of medicine in a planned way, least going out to the public places, least contact with the suspected uh, strips of the medicines or the bottles or the vials, because you don't know whether that contains a virus or not, in pharmacy, or if you order the medicine online. So these are few suggestions, precautionary measures and recommendations from my side in this video. Last but not the least is, medicines are the assistance to your good health, but that is not good health. Good health lies on your hand. And I discussed in my earlier videos that there are 5 things by which you can achieve good health. Number one is a balanced diet. Number two, little workout or stretching of limbs, your necks, your fingers, your back. Avoid eye strain. Do not sit in front of the television for a longer time than more than half an hour. Do not watch YouTube videos for longer time. Do not read books where the font size is very, very less. I am telling all these for those who have glaucoma, cataract, or refraction errors. For example, hypermetropia or myopia. So eye strain is bad. It can cause headache. So once it causes a headache, and then you go to you go for medical assistance. So that is not required if you avoid that high eye strain. Number four, hygiene, hygiene, hygiene. So please maintain hygiene by washing your hands with soap water for 30 seconds up to elbow, and next what, disinfecting your hands with 60 to 70% alcohol based sanitizer, right? And the last one is that whenever you go to the marketplace or any public place, put a mask, keep social distancing of 1 meter, that is 3 feet, from everybody and anybody. Forget about that guy is sneezing or coughing or not. More than 70% COVID infected patients are asymptomatic. That is a very, very deadly situation, right? So these are the few tips in nutshell. I believe you find it useful. If you have any questions, you can always ask me writing in the comment box, and I will certainly reply to you. And if you like this video, you can always share it and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. So thank you very much for your encouragement that I am receiving, your patience, your comments, and your hearing. Stay healthy and stay safe. Take care. Bye.